Hello, so I chose an advertisement from my news leader within my community, which actually is the Claremont News Leader. That's the city that I live in, and it is actually mailed to my house. So I found a advertisement for the Oakwood Smokehouse. Is right there. It is a smokehouse and grill. It's actually a very good restaurant. I've been there quite a few times. I was actually there last week. So I definitely chose it because I knew about it, but it was also a part of this back page called Bon Appetit. It's kind of like your local dining that's in Orlando, Central Florida Market. So there's also 5 other restaurants on here, and they all have the same amount of space, the same amount of ads that they can, promotions and stuff like that. Some of them have other coupons. So this was the one that appealed to me the most. It definitely represented a smokehouse and a grill. It was kind of like a warm welcome. You can see it kind of uses brown tones and red. Nothing's really popping out at you. Nothing's too busy. So that's definitely why I chose it. So the target market that it's going to focus on, definitely, so it's in Claremont, and right in the front, it says in front of the Citrus Tower, which is kind of like a monument in Claremont. Everyone knows where the Citrus Tower is. So it's good that they put that on their location. Also has the address and their phone number. But it is right off of 27, which is a busy Florida highway. So it's right in the front. You can't miss it, right in front of the Citrus Tower. The target market that it appealed to, pretty much not just the general public, but any business people, so businessmen, women coming home from work. They want to just grab something in the community. A lot of people live in Claremont, but they work in Orlando, so they kind of have that commute to come home to. But it definitely reached out to not only the business people, but also families, maybe seniors, older people within the community, because it did offer a beer and wine coupon, and the other one was a free appetizer, both with the purchase of 2 entrees. So it was kind of more of whether it's just families, buying 2 plates and getting a free appetizer, or it was, a couple going out after a long day at work and getting something to drink to ease the end of the day. So that one's the target market. And the source and date of the publication. So these are all printed within downtown Claremont. So it was printed on December 6th, and I hacked it in my mailbox today, December 8th. And they send it to within the whole community, and everyone in the community gets it in their mailbox. I feel the purpose of this ad, so they definitely wanted to stand out to other competitors. It was kind of on the back page. So they definitely wanted to offer coupons that are going to appeal to the community, but it was very simple coupons, and it was also ones that are going to appeal to businessmen and women, parents, seniors who want the beer and the wine after a long day. But it still appealed to the families. And then they offer these promotions. I feel also is going to help them with brand loyalty. So there is other Oakwood Smokehouse. So say you were in Leesburg or in Tampa and stuff, you would know, hey, I went to the Oak House in Claremont. Let's go there. The place is really good. It's also really good for them to build frequent customers and relationships within the community. The message content, I don't think it was emotional. I think it was more rational. So they didn't try to provoke emotions. They didn't try to stimulate cross purchases. They just wanted to appeal to what the audience wanted. So they were just provided probably the simpler of the promotions, but something that they knew that their audience wanted and that they felt confident in within their product. The message execution style. So I think it was very clear and very simple. It was a warm advertisement rather than just a busy one popping out at you. Words everywhere. You kind of get lost in it and you don't know where to read. But they definitely did use their slogan at the top. It says fast, fresh, and at a great price every day. So that was something that's very appealing. And I think the execution style behind that, it kind of sets the mood of the advertisement, kind of gives you an image of your head of something fresh, but something that's going to be affordable and make you want to go there. It kind of just makes you hungry thinking about it. They did offer these promotions. I think that what they would want anyone to take advantage of. The layout and design. So I kind of compared the other ones. So if you look at the Guru restaurant or the San Jose's, there's different colors popping out at you, and there's also different boxes and different things going on each one. Like you kind of don't know where to read first. Like this one, you kind of just see all the types, all the fonts, everything going on, kind of small. You kind of have to focus in on it. So this one was very simple. Said their name, said the 2 coupons, gave them the phone number, big bold, said their address and gave them their slogan. Was very simple, appealed to what the audience would want and could read, but didn't pop out with any crazy colors or anything too strong. But I think the conveniency of the phone number, so it gives the community and readers any availability to call if they want to make reservations, if they have any questions, if they can't find the exact location, it kind of gives them that. So as of my suggestions, so as I was reading in this newsletter, there's different stories and stuff going on. And there's advertisements for like floors, barbershops, coupons within the things. And there's also good stories. So there's a story about the Animal League. And then you have coupons and restaurants placing themselves next to these stories at the beginning of this newsletter. So I feel if they were to place their advertisement more towards the beginning and away from all the competitors in the back of the newsletter, the readers wouldn't be like, oh, let's narrow down any of these other restaurants. This one kind of sounds the best. They would see it in the beginning, be like, oh, that place sounds great. They can see it in big, bold advertisement letters. 2 coupons, that sounds great. We're hungry. Let's go there now. Instead of kind of just going all the way to the end to see, oh, this place sounds good, and choosing something else that they think sounds better. There's a sushi restaurant, a Mexican restaurant. They want to appeal to different customers, and they want it to be like, oh, you see us right off the bat. They also think that they should change. So they did offer their address, they did put the phone number, but they didn't put a website. So I think in our today's community with smartphones, like technology and stuff, people like having the ease of going onto a website and maybe ordering a takeout, maybe looking at the menu, maybe exactly looking at what their great prices are, and being able to compare, or being able to be like, you know what, that's not really in our budget tonight, let's just go somewhere else. Or be like, oh, those are great prices, and we get free beer and wine and a free appetizer, let's do it. So if they have the website, they can see what's exactly on the menu, maybe a kid's menu, maybe their kids are kind of picky. But if they have the website that they can refer to, they can find the exact location, they can find any questions that they're looking, and they have all of that within the website. Another thing that they're missing is they don't have their hours of operation. So Claremont is a family town. A lot of places close at 9 or 10. A lot of places aren't open on Sunday. So by having your hours of operation, it kind of limits the questions of, taking that extra step to call and be like, hey, what time are you guys open till tonight? When they get off of work late on a Tuesday night. So these other places, says their hours in bold here, says their hours at the bottom here. So they'd be like, oh, we know this place is open. Let's go here instead of trying to see if this place is open. So it's definitely going to be a competition for them on this page because they don't have the availability for their consumers to have, easy access to a website, easy access to see exactly what time they're open till. So their hours of operation and a website is something that I would definitely change. Otherwise, I think this is a great advertisement. I think it's very warm, very welcoming. There's a lot of people in here that love barbecue, so it's definitely a very good restaurant, and they did a good job advertising it.